Hey guys, what is up? Big Red Reviews here, back again with another episode of the Big Red Podcast. We are here with Kaylin, episode 12, right? I was hoping you would do this with me.
Oh, so then I'm sorry.
It kind of just came off as well. Anyways, we'll have that synergy by next season. We are here, guys. We have this episode, Sunday. That's it. I'm thinking, because I want to prolong it a little bit, I think we'll do an episode Sunday or Monday, and then I think we'll do an episode later in the week as like a recap of the whole season.
Okay.
And then we're forgetting in August we have the reunion, which
the reunion is my favorite.
I'm gone for 2 weeks in August, so it better not drop when I'm gone. I'm gonna be pissed. But yeah, I'm in England, so
oh, that's right.
I'm gonna have to be like, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to Mr. Royal Caribbean, being like, hey, do I get internet or? Okay, so first off, let's look at this. It's only been 2 episodes and they've been a little mid, so
yeah.
I don't think anything's really changing here.
I do want to change one thing.
I kind of want to put them up. I really like Casey and Anaya.
TT.
Oh yeah, TT. I think I look. Want to put Melanie in C. I was thinking about it. I don't think she deserves to be in Off My Villa because like it is fucked up that she's going with this, but she is a nice person.
Yeah, and I mean, I guess it's kind of like she's the one being manipulated kind of thing. So I could.
She is dumb for doing that.
She is dumb, but she has her friends being like, "Oh, he's great. You should stay with him."
Definitely getting.
And then they all, which I'm sure we'll talk about, they get voted into.
We'll talk about it.
He has big opinions.
What were you talking about?
About going to the hideaway.
Oh yeah, that was stupid. We'll talk about that.
Yeah.
Also, if you hear thunder and shit, sorry. There's like a big storm outside. Also, my AC's tweaked, so if I start glistening, it's whatever. If you know me, my AC's always something's going on with it. Okay. Zach staying at C.
Zach can stay at C, but I think I want to move Kata down to C too.
C. Mm-hmm. Skip B.
Skip B.
I let's compromise on B. Is that okay?
You keep her at A?
I don't think she's horrible. I just think she's doing dumb shit. But then again, like compared to everyone else, like it's not that big of dumb shit.
Okay, you can move her.
Maybe as we talk, I might move her.
Okay.
I'll agree with you on C.
Okay.
Kenzie staying B. I think we can keep her B.
I think that's fine.
She apologized.
I think I do want to move Dylan down too.
Down?
Yeah. To
Why?
B. It just felt very like he's just saying the same stuff over and over and over again.
I think he needed to explain it originally the first time more because like.
But he's explained it like 6 times.
Yeah, but Kenzie wasn't really getting it, so.
Kenzie was getting it. She's like, how many times can I say sorry?
She got it at the end because he was saying like, I don't want you to say like sorry. I want like well no, she said sorry then, but then he was like, I want you to acknowledge it, and then she was like, oh, I want you to meet my parents, and he's like, you said that to Caleb.
But she didn't.
She did. She said, I want you to meet my family.
No, I don't think she said I want you to meet my family.
We'll go back.
Because I'm pretty sure they went back and said like what she actually said.
I don't know, because I remember there was with
we'll
Caleb.
Google it.
Either way, I agree with you. We'll move on just because he's boring. I don't really care about him.
He's boring.
He's nice.
He's kind of whiny.
He's kind of funny though. Like he is kind of funny, but TT and Casey, what do we think? Leave it be. I thought their whole girlfriend thing was pretty cute. TT crying was pretty cute too. Like she was she's like, I've never really had a boyfriend. I don't know. I like them a lot. Again, Casey's done shit, but we're talking about right now.
He did apologize.
I really liked him and Anaya. I think A low key.
Okay.
It's crazy. I mean, Casey's low key redeemed himself in 1 week because a week ago he was like,
yeah.
Oh shit.
There is one thing though that Casey said, and I have it in my notes.
I know exactly what you're talking about. It was oh, she's earned me or that something. It sounded like a pet.
Worthy.
Yeah. That was icky.
To be his girl, and I was like,
I get the vibe from KC that like. Obviously, he's saying those things, but I just feel like he just does not word shit properly. I think I almost get what he was going for, where he was like, it's hard for me to open up, and like I think she's like unlocked that. I just think he said it in a very possessive man way, where I was like,
very weird.
It was weird. I knew I knew the minute you said that, I was like, I know what calling you're talking about.
You know exactly what I was saying.
Top 4 can pretty much stay the same. Yeah. I mean, they're not really doing anything.
No, I feel like they're not showing them because there's nothing crazy going on. I mean, yeah. Yeah, but I really like them. And I did get a new wig.
I saw that. I didn't know.
Her hair looks cute.
I forgot she has a wig. So she have short hair?
I think so.
Does she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I want to say that it was Trinity.
All of these people look better in the villa. Like whoever was doing the photo shoots this year.
The photo shoots are awful.
I remember when the photo shoots came out, everyone was like, this cast is chopped.
Yeah.
And then,
I thought the same thing. And I was like, who are these people?
Yeah.
That's like poor Anaya and her pictures.
Anaya got hoed in this photo shoot.
Like, it was
people were trying to call her ugly.
Bad. Yes.
And the show came out, I was like, she has like one of the better
she's
faces.
Beautiful.
Yeah, she's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Same with Bryce got hold low key. Bryce also came into the villa looking chopped.
Yeah.
And people are calling it the black girlfriend effect because like he just gets hotter. Like everyone's like, wow, wait, Bryce is getting hotter now. Like I don't know. I think it's his hair because his hair was not really styled. Even Carl,
that's what it is.
I didn't get the hype 100% with that picture, but Carl looks way better in the villa, and also his hair looks better too.
Yes.
Yeah. Everyone else, it's just like
poor Carl's not even like really looking at the camera. Like it's like somebody said something like away from the camera, and he is like, "Oh, okay."
Sincere isn't either. Are we keeping Sincere at the bottom?
Yeah.
Keep out my villa.
Yeah. Yeah. He's done too much. I can't forgive him at this
point. He is
point.
talking like it is like he is at least consistent with it. Where I'm like, maybe he's right, but then again, like you really have to teeter that line. And
I don't think we should trust him. I mean, he's shown over and over again that like he can't be trusted.
Let's get into. We don't have to look at the notes. I mean, like if we run out of stuff to say, we can look at our notes. But like. I just said I'm getting bored now. Like I think in the sense that like I don't need drama all the time, but like you know, someone mentioned we only got like 5 bombshells, and we didn't have a bombshell since like episode like 9. It's kind of crazy.
It was with Soul.
Yeah.
Soul, Caleb, and Jen. Were they our last bombshells? I'm like
because Corbin was already there.
Yes, Gabriel was already there. Corbin was already there because Corbin came in like the week before.
No, you're right because everyone else was Casa. They kind of I think a lot of the guys who were in Casa, like they did the 12 guys. I think some of those were originally going to be bombshells.
I think so too. I think they realized just sending bombshells in wasn't going to work.
People are blaming production, and I get it. I think they should have done a lot more bombshells early on.
Yeah.
But the problem was that production was a lot of people were like tight in their relationship, so I think they kind of just backed off and was like, screw it, we're going to go all in on Casa. And I think Casa we talked about that. Casa really saved this season.
I think they did struggle a little bit too because did you see? It was. Not super far into the season, but one of their like head producers died. Yeah. So I feel like they struggled with that a little bit too. So like they're kind of
flailing around. Want to say hi to the pod? That's fine. Just like poke your head in right here. Camera's right here.
Hi.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, no, I agree because I remember he died. I wonder how he died.
They've not really come out and said anything. It almost looked like they said that it was like an accident. Yeah, maybe like I don't know.
We see a lot of production this season, like in the background, which usually they hide pretty well.
Yes, usually we don't see it as much.
They're recharging Corbin. I miss Corbin. I'm gonna say it. He was funny. He was like one of the people that...
I saw a compilation on TikTok recently of Corbin.
He has a lot of the funny moments.
He was pretty funny.
You know who he reminds me of? Now, this guy wasn't as big of like a dick originally as Corbin. Corbin came around at the end. He reminds me of Austin, where like Austin didn't really do much, but he was just like...
He was just kind of there.
He's like the funny moments we think of.
I can see that.
So before we talk about these episodes, we can talk about the future, which is tomorrow night is I'm at Tame Impala tomorrow. Of course, they do family night. Why couldn't I get one of the boring episodes? They do family night, which is going to be great. Apparently, Charlie is going to be. I think he took a picture.
Really?
That's going to be.
I cannot.
Everyone was like, it's giving super senior.
I'm ready for like Kenzie to just drop Dylan and go with Charlie.
I would be like. No, people were saying it was giving super senior, where Charlie's gonna be like, back, like like the
yes.
That should be funny.
But
I can't wait for this. Like him and Zach just talking to each other is gonna be the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Like just like
I hope he comes in and like
you've been a fucking idiot.
Yes, that's what I need him to do.
Big brother, he's the bigger brother, right? Yeah.
Yeah, he's older.
I think he'll do that.
I hope
and
so.
It's his sister. So I don't know if they have maybe their parents are in England, but then again they're flying away from everywhere.
Yeah,
I don't know, but yeah. Then we saw a picture of Trinity's parents and Trinity's walking in together, and it was all girls, and everyone was like girl power. That's pretty cute. I cannot wait to see their family. That's like what I'm really hyped for. Also, Melanie saying her mom would forgive Sincere, that kind of gave me a lot of signs that I was like, oh, this makes sense now.
I hope, though, her mom comes in and is like, are you stupid?
That would be actually
really
crazy.
Think that I would forgive him kind of thing?
I'm really interested for Kata and Zach's parents to meet, because I don't know if Kata's parents agree with her, which we'll get into Kata with the whole situationship thing, which we'll get into that a little bit.
Thing, I have opinions on that whole situation.
We'll get into it.
And why they did that kind of thing.
I think I have a lot of theories that I'm cracking, because I don't know if you guys saw the voting situation that happened. Did you hear about that?
Yeah. So you had to read.
I voted Bryce and Shirley.
Yeah, I read
first.
It, and
so they did it where, for those of you who don't know, you vote for your favorite 4 couples, but then like in the tiny, which I get. Okay, I get you're supposed to read, but then again, It's Love Island viewers. Like, we're not, like, the smartest. Like, just tell us off rip. Have Ian Stern and be like, okay, tonight you vote your first one. So apparently, like, the first person you click is going to be, like, the number one.
Yeah, that's, like, your first choice.
Anaya and Carl are first. And this is my theory.
Guess who put Anaya and Carl first?
I'm telling you, I love them. Don't get me wrong. I'm telling... All right. Hold on. I got to tell my mom. That shit is loud, Jan. So, what was I saying? Oh, I like them, obviously, but I don't know. It seemed a little sketchy. And with Kata and Zach, I feel like they were trying to make it look like they're on the rocks, which they kind of, I guess, are. But I think they were trying to get people to not vote for them. I don't know. That's just me going really deep into the hole, which we'll get into more as we talk about the episode. Yeah. But it's family night. I don't know if they're doing the baby thing.
I feel like they're skipping over it.
What else is there? So
we have Thursday, family night. Friday is...
That's the only chance, because we don't know what they're doing Friday. But on Friday's episode, we're going to have the final four, because at the end of the family episode is when it's going to go final four. And then Friday will be just final four, probably the aftermath of that
Saturday,
a little bit.
We don't have anything.
No,
we
and
have
Sunday's the finale. So Sunday's probably going to be a bigger episode with, like, the dates.
That's so crazy. I feel like we went farther into the summer last year. Because
no,
I
remember,
like, it's usually July, but it's usually closer to when, like, I go back to work kind of thing. Because I'm like, oh, I want to make it to the end of the...
Let me see when
to the end of 7. Love Island, but it's, like, right there at the start of going back to work for me.
Love Island season 7, it started on June 3rd, so just like us.
Okay.
And it ended on July 13th. The reunion's August 25th.
Maybe that's what I'm
That's probably what you're thinking of, because the reunion's right when you go back to school, kind of. Like
no, I've been in for a while at that point.
Yeah, July 13th. Yeah, so yeah, we're towards the end. I'm really interested to see. I really do think it's going to be Bryce, Trinity, Carl, and Naya. Sadly, I think Sincere and Melanie, I see a lot of people voting for them, and I just do not get it. This is like the biggest hurt for me, because I think Zach and Kato should be there, but I think it'll be, if I had to think of who I think it's going to be, like, based off of what I see, Carl and Naya, Bryce, Trinity, Melanie, Sincere, Casey, and TT. And I think
Zach
Kenzie, Dylan, and Zach and Kato, which, again, like, Zach and Kato, I don't know. I feel like, at least, like, I don't know. I don't get people who care for Melanie. I don't get how we're keeping this a thing. I don't get it.
People are just, like, obsessed with Melanie herself. I think with Zach and the core
Kato,
4. And the core 4.
Did you hear about that? Everyone's like, these core 4 deserve to be together. I'm like,
yeah, but Kato is technically a part of the core 4.
Yeah, I know.
And as she goes, but I think she,
no,
if she goes,
Trinity. I thought it was Trinity and Naya. I thought it was Trinity and Naya. Melanie. Oh, I guess it is Kato.
Yeah.
I thought it was Kenzie. Because Kenzie's part of
because I feel like they kind of exclude her a little bit after the Jen and Soul thing. That was when
she
core
did it to
4,
herself.
like,
she started going to Jen a lot more too. So like, they've never been as close together. But yeah, and then that finale is gonna be crazy. I mean, I really hope Bryce and Trinity win. It's just a gut. Like, I don't know. Like, I think Bryce and Trinity do have the most followers, but from what I see and what the votes are showing, but like deep down, like I feel like they really want Melanie to win. I don't know why. I'm just getting that vibe.
Hope not. We're gonna come back from the reunion, and it's gonna be like an instant. Oh yeah, we broke up as soon as we got back.
Oh yeah,
kind of thing. Like,
now,
it's not.
Eat my words. Fuck it. Maybe Sincere is actually meaning something.
I don't know. And it's just easier for him to cheat though, in the outside world. And I, like, in all honesty, like, as a woman myself, I would never be able to trust him. Because if you're doing that in the villa when there's like 12, 15 people max at one time.
The only way I could maybe somehow forgive him, like, a little bit is in the villa, like, obviously you're going to be more cheating in a way of outside the villa. I think one of them said that. Was it Zach? They were like, he was like, obviously, and it was actually kind of a good point, but it was from Zach, so I was like, but I was like, he was like, in here, like, we're kind of encouraged to do that, because then once we get out there, then like it's back to normal.
The only problem with
Sincere was
that,
a dick.
Is,
it's like,
well, that, and he just, like, straight up lied to people.
Yeah,
like, that was, like, the problem. Is, like, he was lying to people's faces.
The dating in general, like,
yeah, like, the dating around is fine, but he needed to have been honest with Melanie and be like, I have interest in this person. I'm gonna go talk to them. Instead, especially with Soul, he was like, I have no interest in her. I'm not gonna talk to her again. And then walks upstairs, makes out with her multiple times, and then talks for hours.
Now, the Soul shit was bad. If that was the only time he did it, then maybe I could forgive him a bit more.
But then the stuff with Amora.
He wasn't as bad with Amora as he was with Soul.
I don't know. They were, like, all over each other.
No, yeah, for sure. I mean, he was saying he was doing it because he had to get the full experience. That's kind of just a man comment, I feel like. I'm just saying, because in the confessionals when he was in Casa, he was mentioning Melanie a lot more than because when he was with Soul in the confessionals, he was never like, I need Melanie. It was like, I like Soul. So I think he was more for Soul a little bit, but yeah, then especially him telling him more, like, given more time, it would have been you. But then again, that was crazy. Now, if he said that to her, like, a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks, like, if the Casa was that long, I would get it. It was 3 days, so it was, like, a little bit past that point. So, yeah, he needs to, again, maybe they might prove us wrong, but at the end of the day, I really do think Bryce and Trinity are going to win. I just see, I mean, like, I don't know, their posts and all that, just, I'm looking at interaction and, like, voting statistics on the app. I think they're going to get it.
Maybe.
Let's talk about the big thing that pissed me off, which was Melanie and Sincere getting the hideaway.
That was
I had to text
absolutely insane to me.
This is the second episode now I've had to sit up pissed in my living room. And I'm like, what? I was like Bryce and Trinity. First off, everyone's like Sincere and Melanie. I was like, why again? Why? I don't get it. Bryce and Trinity, they just French fried. Give them the fucking hideaway. They were girlfriend and boyfriend. I was so mad. Like, I don't know why we're doing this. Like, and everyone was playing it off as cute. And even like I told you, I'm watching the show with like a lot of the episodes with Alicia, who knows stuff, but like she's watching episodes I've seen. Even she like off of 3 episodes sees Sincere. Yeah. And she's like, this is really cringe. Like every time they pan to her, me and her both. I was just like, I don't care. Yeah. Like at the hideaway, I don't want to see it. I don't care.
It's so crazy that like. That's who they all picked. What really threw me, though, was Dylan being like, should we put our name in? Kind of thing. And I was like, Dylan, shut up.
I think he was joking, though.
Then, he was definitely joking. But I was like, no, it's not Zach, the time. Like, can me and
Bryce go in?
Yeah, I noticed that, too. I was like,
I love their... Like, I hope Zach and Kata stay strong, because I really like... Which we'll get into. I like their 4 friendships, but now I guess, like, Kata's going after Trinity. We'll talk... So the biggest drama is, obviously, like, the Dylan Kenzie ship. But again, I was kind of... Every time they panned to him, I was just like... It was just the same stuff
over and over again. And you could even tell in Kenzie's face, like, she was over it at that point. It's like, how many times finally was like, all right, I'm good. Yeah.
And then the biggest thing was... Kata is just, like, getting eaten up about this situationship label. But it's, like, low-key... The definition on Google of a situationship is if you, like, fuck... Or if you're, like, with someone or whatever, but you don't make it, like, you don't make it official. But then again, like, I kind of get her. It's just like weird because like they're closed off.
Could technically say that it's a situationship because they did hook up at the beginning of the season, and they're not labeled like they're not boyfriend and girlfriend.
But it's weird because then it's like it comes down to Zach because it's like they're not boyfriend and girlfriend, but they're exclusive. Yeah, and he's like we're not dating anyone, but I don't want to give the label till I'm out of here. So I'm like, it's just almost easier just give the fucking label right now and then do something like. At least TJ, as much as TJ and Iris are boring, like he asked her outside the villa on Beyond the Villa, like do something like that. Then like, and I'll actually care this time because I like them. I like anybody on this cast more than TJ and Iris. I'm just like they're boring.
Yeah, they are.
I mean, holy crap.
Yeah.
So that's
It felt very like convenient that's when they decide to like
start doing it. It really that's what it really felt like. They want Melanie and Sincere in the top 4, and they want Anaya and Carl, which I think Anaya and Carl we're going to get in anyways, but mainly Melanie and Sincere. I really just feel like, I don't know, that felt really, like, forced. It's like, we're way too late in the fucking show to be talking about a situationship. Sadly, I think they're going to be sent home, which is going to be absolutely...
Zach and Kata?
Yeah. I think them and Kenzie and Dylan.
Yeah, and I don't blame people for sending Kenzie and Dylan home. I like Kenzie. I don't think Dylan is a person for her.
I could maybe see them if they get past this, like... I believe Kenzie that she wants to bring him to her dad. Like, I do believe that. So maybe. But in the sense of this show, there's just stronger connections that I want to win. And obviously, I'm a Bryce and Trinity fan.
I really don't see their connection being super strong.
No.
Like,
I don't think we see a lot of them, though.
We don't see a ton of them.
The only time we saw them is when they're fighting.
I was going to say the only time we really see them is when Dylan's crying. And at this point, I'm like, dude, wipe off the tears. Like, let's move on, please. Yeah. The first time, I was like, oh, Dylan. Yeah, and the 6th time, I'm like, come on. Like, get it together.
I'm over it at this point.
Like, you cry more than my toddler does. Like,
again, like, please. I just don't know. Because, like, Melanie and Sincere, I just don't want... I don't know. I just get, like, angry.
They're definitely going to be in the top 4, and it's very upsetting, but it's because of all the people that like Melanie and that relationship that are pushing it.
And the girls.
It's just,
Again, let's bring it back to the vote. The one vote when they sent Caleb and Jaden home where they were like, even Carl, and I'm glad Carl said it because a lot of fans will attach to one person, and then whatever that person believes, they follow. So someone like Carl, who has a lot of the the women's side of view, like fans. You know what I mean? Because a lot of the girls are voting for Melanie. When he said that, I was like, thank God. I like when characters who have a lot of following outside the watchers say stuff that is actually good. Because he was like, they're toxic, and that's when I was like, but that's Melanie. You know.
I know.
Same with Kenzie.
But I feel like in every one of those relationships, the girl was like, but it's Melanie, and it's like great. Like we love Melanie. Yeah. She's fine. She had her issues at the beginning of the season, and I thought she was crazy at the beginning of the season.
Me too.
But I'm telling you that
I think she's a little crazy still, but
that
she's
psychologist that is on location with them doing work with Melanie.
Overtime. It's a sad truth that you and Sincere just aren't the stronger couple here, and it's too late for you to try to find another one. So sorry, send you home.
I mean, at this point, that's who she's picked over and over and over again. So she's kind of made her own bed.
I was thinking about who would I like if Bryce and Trinity, because either way I'm happy with Bryce and Trinity, because even if they don't win, they both said to each other like when he said the other night, he was like, I got you, I don't care if I go home now, which was really cute. But I'm happy with them either way, but of course I'm gonna be angry if they don't win. But hypothetically, if they don't, unironically, KC and TT are Naya and Carl would be the other ones. I don't know which order, because I like Naya and Carl a lot. It's just KC and TT I've seen more romantic side of it, especially with how he asked her and all that.
Yeah. But if you watch in the background, and a lot of times with Carl and
Kanaya, that's what they call it.
Kanaya, I love them.
My friend Bella told me about that. She was like, she's on that side of TikTok, and they're seeing in the background. That's how I am with Bryce and Trinity, where they zoom in on all the moments.
Where it's they're hugging each other, or he's touching her arm, or walking down from stairs, he's taking her hand and helping her, kind of thing.
That's cute.
It's really sweet. It's he was raised by great parents. You can tell they raised him to be an absolute gentleman.
You can tell he had I don't know if this is true, but he was more mom.
I could see that.
If you have a close relationship with your mom, usually I see guys
okay.
Janet. No, but genuinely, you just find yourself them understanding women more and being nicer. So I could definitely see him being a mom's son.
I could see that.
A boy mom. Mama's boy. I could definitely see that, because of the way he acts, it's really gentleman-like.
It really is.
But also bare fucking minimum. At the end of the day, people
really
are he opened her door. I'm like,
that's
come on.
Bare minimum.
He stood on the side of the sidewalk.
I mean, that's things
obviously,
that,
but no, I mean,
should be happening.
I'm talking about obviously that's cute.
Yeah.
Then people are he's the best. I'm like, well, that should be bare minimum. Okay, but it's cute still.
Yeah, but he's very sweet.
Yeah.
He's very
he's the sweetest guy here.
Him
and Bryce are easily the best guys on here, I think.
I've had zero issues with him, and then people tried to pick him apart for a comment a couple of episodes ago where he's saying that all the girls in the villa are attractive, and it's why are people picking him apart for that?
That's just when you don't have anything else to really go for.
Exactly. I'm is that the only thing we're going to complain about?
It's I can be in a relationship and be oh, you're attractive.
Yeah.
That did you say? I want to be in the type of relationship I see my cousins in, where a hot girl walk by and they'll both be the girl will be damn, you see that? He's like, yeah, and he just walk.
Okay.
That's kind of funny. Now, obviously you're not gonna be oh damn, I need that.
Yeah.
You can acknowledge cuteness without I'm gonna cheat. That's the healthy guy where I know he's not gonna cheat.
Exactly.
But yeah, so then let me see if we have anything.
I know. I'm I really
talked about the hideaway.
We talked about
which was
the
the biggest I was so angry because I really thought it was gonna be Bryce and Trinity,
and
there was not even a discussion.
Insane that it was Melanie and Sincere. I absolutely hate that.
I put here my mom wouldn't be mad at Sincere. What?
That was insane.
That is crazy, because maybe she's right, but if she's right, then that makes sense. I hate to say it, that really does make sense.
Yeah. It would tell us a lot about her upbringing if her mom is okay with her own relationship that going on, which just means that Melanie learned it from seeing it in her own life, from her parents, kind of thing.
Yeah, which we'll see. We'll see tomorrow how they are. I have the last two things that we can just talk off the dome, because I on my notes we already kind of talked about. I said, I cannot believe KC is the second main guy to do a date, from the main guys. And I was
not what I would expect at all.
Because who was the first? It was Sincere. But that one felt a little forced.
Oh, yeah.
So Casey's the first one where I genuinely think he wanted to do that.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. If you told me that a week ago, 2 weeks ago,
the
crazy.
fact that we got Casa Boys setting up dates before the OG cast is absolutely
So how do you take that? That's a good point, because it's I think they actually meant those dates. But I don't know if I'm just the way I watch the show. Whenever I see someone a Casa Boy who only has a few days there, it's almost like you're doing that to try to gain points quickly. But then again, that's the whole point of a date. So I can see it both.
general, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you only have a set amount of time.
And I guess if you're going, I really like KC's thing though. It was pretty cool. Like the whole scavenger hunt, the guys helping, and like Zach's funny as hell.
He's funny by himself.
When he took her to the dock, and then he's like, I don't. Oh, sorry. He's like, I don't know what to do. Okay. He just backs away and walks away. I was like, this dude's like, he's so uncomfortable, but it's funny.
The best part was TT was basically like, you never talk to me. What are you doing?
Yeah.
I love that. Is this?
And the last main thing that happened, which was we kind of mentioned, was Kate overreacting. Well, in my opinion, to the situation.
I feel like she was overreacting.
And she made that comment. Like, okay, here's the thing. I understand it's tough for them to hear from Bryce and Trinity like a certain way. Like, I get it. But then they were making the comment like, well, America loves them and they think they got this lock, so they can like say whatever they want. And I really don't think that's what they're doing. Like, Trinity now, I don't think Trinity said away from Kata, like, okay, well, if you like it, then I like it. But she needs to say that to Kata so Kata knows, like, at the end of the day, whatever.
She might have said it in that moment when she first told her, and we just didn't see it. You know,
what she said, she was like, "That's your shit, that's my shit."
If you like it, then I love it,
right?
Kind of thing. And like, she really could have said that, but we just might not have.
Here's my thing: it's like, I don't like. I kind of like agree with Trinity in the sense like situationship, but then again it's like we're too late to really care at this point. It's like if you're because like again it's not like are they gonna break up and start talking to someone else? Because it's like all right, then they're done. Is coming in. Yeah, so it's like I really don't care. It's like you're either together or you're done. I don't know, like I can see them going both. They're like really the couple I can see. Melanie and Sincere is like more 25% I could see actually staying, and 70 maybe even less. Zach and Kata to me are a true 50-50 where I could see them breaking up, but like I don't know, their combos like Zach. I don't know. Zach just throws me off because like he'll say really endearing things like I want you to be my family. I want to do all these things together. But then he just doesn't show it like in his actions.
Then he says stuff like I love you, and then goes
and then
just
says that's
kidding.
A joke. Yeah.
And I'm like I don't think
he's like
that.
awkward. I don't know. I get the vibe where like
I give them 2 weeks at the villa.
Really?
He does something stupid. She's angry at him by the time we get to the reunion. Like.
I could see that.
Screaming at him at the
Who do you think is going to be together for the reunion? I think Bryce and Trinity. I look-y think KC and TT.
Yes, I could see that one being another, like, it's either going to go really well or really bad kind of thing. Like, I could almost see them, like, fizzling out almost.
Sincere and Melanie, no.
Yeah, Sincere and Melanie, I don't see
Kenzie and, what's his name?
Dylan,
maybe. Like, that's one of the ones
where,
like
a 50-50
I really can't tell.
Yeah.
Like, Corbin and Parmita, I low-key could see, like, staying together. And you mentioned that apparently they dated beforehand.
Yeah, like they knew each other before going in. At least that's what her sister said. Now, I don't know if they go back on that. Like,
we'll see.
And
apparently Caleb and Jaden broke up. I don't know. I don't know if I saw that somewhere, but I swear I did.
That. And they didn't really have much
there's really no other couples.
Chemistry. I know Gabe had reached out to Beatrice at one point.
But she didn't want him, she said. So
like she was done.
The biggest like fight that's gonna happen at the reunion, low key, I feel like one of the bigger ones is Sincere, obviously, but also like Soul has been saying a lot lot of stuff on I don't really like Soul post Villa.
I don't like her in the Villa.
I know, but I kind of liked her, but like out the Villa, like she's one of those people that go straight to podcasts, and it's like, you know, it's gonna bite you in the ass.
Like she's talking all this crap, and nobody we still have so much of the OG cast still in here, so she's talking about them, and they have no idea yet. They're gonna come out to all that stuff, and it's going to be insane. I think Parmita and Kinsey will get into it on the reunion.
Oh yeah, I could see that. I think. Let me see who else. Like, I don't know who else.
She won't be there.
No, she won't. Sean doesn't really have anything to say.
No, Sean was there for a short amount of time.
Jen and Gaul, maybe?
I could totally see him making a flirty comment towards Anaya because he had interest in her. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Our Final Four is like, it's weird this season. I mean, it's not bad because it's still better than last season.
Last season
we had Chris and Huda, who were friends. They weren't even dating anymore.
They weren't even friends at that point.
Yeah, they were like,
they were like done.
And then it was Nick and Alandria, which they were cute, but they were kind of at the time forced. Now they're cute, but like, and then you had Iris and Pepe, which was boring, and then you had obviously Amaya, who they pushed.
Pepe really got screwed over in that whole situation. Oh yeah, I feel bad for Pepe.
Yeah, he did. And then Amaya won, which Ace was right about Amaya all along.
He was.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
Like,
I ended up really liking Brian, though, in the after.
I did, too.
The Casa.
And I'm so glad. I'm so glad, like, because public persona was so against him. And I'm glad, like, he was, like, I'm glad he just, like, did the right thing. And, like, you could tell, like, he really, and then just I treat him like shit.
She really did that whole thing at the cabin.
That shit pisses me off. I wonder if we're gonna have we'll probably will have a Beyond the Villa, but it'll be interesting.
Oh yeah, because that's
but not everyone here lives in LA, so that's the interesting thing. But I know
in the first season, it was Love Island Summer, and that cast they brought back to LA basically. So a lot of not these people, but last year's people can't basically all moved to LA in pursuit of jobs. TJ. Yeah, except TJ, who was in Florida, and
Taylor. Yeah. Apparently they broke up.
Did they really?
Apparently he cheated on her. I don't know if I read that right, but I saw something about that and I was like, damn, really?
I honestly could see them not working just because, especially Beyond the Villa, she wanted so much more than the country lifestyle. He needed to give a little bit more. It's I get really country is your whole life, but it's that's why there needed to be some kind of. Did you see the convo with Bryce and Trinity, and they were talking about what after the Villa, and then he was like, "Yeah, I'm in LA, just a lot of opportunity," and she said something like, "What do you think of Virginia?" And he was like, he said he did something funny, and he was like, obviously I'll go there, but I mean, he was like, you will have a lot of opportunities. It's one of those things where a lot of, especially the girls are going to be having a lot of makeup brand deals. Yeah. You kind of have to almost move to LA. I mean, right? I mean, now if she could do it where Bryce is already out there, so she doesn't have to pay rent. Yeah. I mean, that would be ideal, but
yeah, it's gonna be interesting. We'll see. And then the reunion this is probably a shorter episode, right? Because what time did we start?
Oh, I don't know.
We started. When did I send that? When did I send that little Snapchat to? Okay, yeah, we're about 30 minutes in. It's a little shorter episode.
It is a short
That's fine.
Episode.
I'm trying to think, but there's really nothing else to talk about.
I know, there's not much really the last 2 episodes were super filler kind of thing.
Now, obviously, Sunday's episode will be big because it'll be the last of the main recaps, but also we're going to know who our winner is. We're going to know who our Final Four is. We're going to see Family Night. There's going to be a lot to talk about, so we'll have notes. And then I think, next week we'll have one more episode just to recap the whole season. I think will be cool. And then August. And then it's not till July. It's a short episode, guys. I mean, there's really nothing much to happen. I know, it's almost done. But we'll be back next year. We're not done yet. We still have a couple more. But, thank you guys so much for watching, as always. Big Red Podcast. See you later.
Bye.